Alright, so here's our linear motion problem, and again, we want to start this by just taking an inventory of everything we know. So we come along, the first thing it says accelerates from rest. So that tells you that the initial velocity is 0. So v naught is 0 meters per second, because it's from rest, at a rate of 3 meters per second squared. So again, the units meters per second squared should tell you it's an acceleration, but it also said that was the acceleration. So acceleration is 3 meters per second squared over a distance of 15 meters. So our distance delta x is 15 meters. And what is the final velocity? So we're looking for VF, question mark. So there's our inventory. And what we want to do is look at our equations and try to figure out which of these equations is going to help us. So we're looking for, we have delta x, we don't have time. So here we have delta x, we don't have time, we don't have average velocity. So the first equation is useless. Second equation, I know v naught, I do not know vf, but I also don't have the average velocity, so that's useless. Third equation, I don't know vf, I know v naught, I know a, but I don't know t, so that's no good. Fourth equation, I know delta x, I know v naught, I don't know time. So I could use the fourth equation to solve for time, but ultimately I'm not looking for time, I'm looking for VF. So I really want to use this fifth equation, VF squared equals V naught squared plus 2A delta x. So I will start that process. So I'm going to start plugging in here VF squared, that's unknown, equals V naught squared. So I've got 0 squared plus 2 times 3 times 15. Now I've left the units off just because to make this a little easier to see, but you really always should do a unit check to make sure these are going to cancel. They're all in meters or seconds, so that they will cancel. Anyway, so VF squared equals 0, so that's nothing, plus 2 times 3 times 15. So 6 times 15, we're looking at 90. So VF squared equals 90, and to get VF, we take the square root of both sides. So the square root of 90 is going to be my answer. I get about 9.5. And this should be in meters per second because the V naught was in meters per second and all the units worked out. So that should be my final answer, 9.5 meters per second. If I want to double check this, I can go back to this equation and double check it. So 9.5 squared, does that equal 0 squared plus 2 times 3 times 15? 9.5 squared comes up to 90. This checks out if I do all the math out. You can also check it with the other equations. They all should be consistent with each other. Like you could solve and find time and do all of that stuff if you really so desired. But anyway, that's about it for this. So until next time, I'm Derek Genova. Have a delightful day.